making videos because they don't understand the anointing and calling is not on them, obviously. Because what did the Father say? Those who know me, when they hear my voice, they will not listen to. Yeah, you might get a whiff of it to see what they talking about. Sit down for a second to get a whiff to see what's being brought forth, but another, no, I'm not gonna follow unless it's based on the word. You dig? That's real talk. Sitting here having me a hot cup of honey with some lemon in it and real hot. I've been out there today. It was a good day. Could be better, but it was a good day. Then it depends on, are you able to manage it to bring it to that place, that you desire for things for to see yourself at in business. I'm speaking. Okay. No, what 4-1? No, I don't even see all that. Everything I do be based on the word. Everything I say be based on the written word, family. That's what it's coming down to. Banks at risk. Holy shit, something big has happened to European banks. They'll be all right. This is a warning for everyone.
U.S. intelligence, or really any intelligence agency today, can
Oh
frame
yeah,
anyone they want for a
Congress
cyber
bill
attack.
giving 151 million to each black American. Huh? I want to hear that fair use copyright. I'm gonna play this video for educational purposes. I want to hear this. Shocking. What? America, that's all you gotta do is cut that check. We're gonna bring, let me tell you something. The people, we gonna bring life to the nation. We know where to invest the money. We know what to put into, you know, building structures. We're not gonna be too excessive with all that excess here, excess there, all that. You outsourcing. What the fuck? Hell no. How your people gonna work and you outsourcing everything? You giving a stake away. Now you allow, now that opens the door because the land is not being used. You want to sell it and rent it out. You stay selling it. You're really not selling it because you can't own it. You can't own it. You paying taxes. You ain't owning nothing. Get out of here. First time you miss a payment, they come to get it. You could have paid it. Okay, now you paying taxes on it whenever it's time to pay taxes. It's written in the framework, but I'm just saying, think about it. I can't own it if I'm paying for it, and I'm paying taxes on nothing paid for it. What the hell you mean? Well, it's our land. We should pay the government for what? He got his ass out here making sure this mortgage the mortgage paid off. Okay, it's paid for. Well, he paying for maintenance of it, electrical, plumbing, the structure of it in case it's a problem, roofing, insurance payment. What? What are they doing? They ain't doing nothing. What the hell? But people they love their government. Why, I don't know. Because they ain't doing what the hell they supposed to be doing. I'm being honest. You know they not as well as I do. We do more than them, and they lie. I don't know why they ain't walking through the communities. Walk through they need to be bringing their ass through their constituents' communities so they can see firsthand. That'll draw a lot of a good attention to the communities. No, but they too busy. Oh, I'm flying here and flying there off the tax dollar. Flying for what? Doing what off the tax dollar? You on your own time, pay it forward your goddamn own self. I should have been a politician, fam, but they got rid of me because I would tell their ass how it is. You not finna be around here just spending up the taxpayers' dollars and you ain't investing in the communities that you supposed to be representing. No, get your ass out of here. Mm-mm. I should have been a politician though, fam. But I do well. I do good in my own right. where I'm at, and I appreciate the Most High giving me the desires of my heart because I desire to learn the trade skill of automotive technology, and I did it, and now I get to use it to create a life for me and my dependents. It's getting better. It's gonna be way better, family. I'm like Trump on that. It's gonna be great. You did. Because I have something that creates an asset, family. And you have to, it's called value, something having something of value. You have to create that for yourself too. Dependent, and that's coming through you. You're the soul, you're the life. The Most High created in His image and His likeness. And I'm going to keep bringing forth the word to characterize my conversation so you'll know this is what I'm pointing you to. Look to the Most High. You don't look to no man unless they point you to the Most High and you can come together under His righteous rulership. Yeah. Dwell, dwell peaceably with all men, but you be led of the Spirit. That's how we know the difference, family. Not based on no religion or religious context or religious rights and things that you have to follow. No, 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 no. That's the difference in the Hebrew man and the religious man. That's his nationality. That's his culture. That's his way of life. He's connected to the eternal forever. That's what it means when you hear one I say, "Oh, we are spiritual people." Yeah, because we the people of the book. The world know it. It's time to have that conversation. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. You won't put it back in the box. They'll pump up all this bull crap, but every time you look up, they falling apart. They doing all kind of strange, working all kind of strange witchcraft and magic against man, woman, and child. They just as wicked as all outdoors. And people still settling like, oh well, just put us in there, we'll make it better. No, you won't. It ain't based on that's like even dealing with the word. When I hear our people talking this Democrat, Republican stuff and talking this church stuff like they govern the kingdom of heaven, are you crazy? That's why we speaking the word. The word governs it. Even those that's coming with that strong force, oh, you gotta, ooh, I ain't gotta do nothing. Shut up. I understand your passion, but you're not the Holy Spirit, and you definitely not the Father. You can share with me, but that's about far as it go. You got to be determined and dedicated, and you got to stand on what you say and mean what you say because you know it's a greater at work. It's not you. He not taking no compromises. Most High ain't raising no sissies. Yeah, have compassion and dwell peaceably with all men, but when it's time to take care of business, it's time to take care of business. You got to move. When Most High say move, you got to move. You ain't got time to be going tit for tat with people. Men don't do that. All that arguing and all that. Look, we got to learn to stop that. I know it's something else to do. Focus on starting a business, man. They might not support you, but eventually they'll come around to it because they'll see you determined and they'll see your dedication. And they'll know this man is moving in righteousness. Dang, you don't wait for nobody to be, oh yeah, I see you reading the Bible, or oh yeah, I see you done stop doing this. Why you stop doing that? They looking at you strange anyway, because you ain't partying, you ain't getting dressed. I've been looking like Moses for the last 2, 3 years. They like, what's wrong with him? Why he won't get a haircut? Why he won't do this? Why he won't do that? It's always why ain't nobody came and sat down and talked to me about nothing. They assuming. I'm like, the people is crazy. I guess when I get dressed, start back getting dressed, something wrong. There's something really gonna be wrong then. Ain't nothing wrong, family. I'm fortified in what I know and believe. I'm fortified, believe me. We the chosen family, and you should move as such. That means you got to have knowledge, not just knowledge of the word, but if you're studying the word is gonna have you looking in a lot of different offices, a lot of different places. You're gonna be studying nations, rulers. Because why? You dealing with a king, the ultimate ruler. You're dealing with a kingdom, so you have to understand kingdom. You gotta understand the king, how a king thinks and move. The only way you're gonna understand the King of Israel is through his word. And the spirit will bear witness to the truth that what you're doing because you study and you're being led by that word, you're gonna see the spirit bearing witness to the truth of it. While you actually doing what is commanding you to do, what it has declared already from the beginning, you should do. That's what's popping. Other than that, it's a bunch of confusion, family. People confused. People don't have no understanding of what's really going on, and it's like we result to spending money on shit we shouldn't even be spending our money on. It's like we're not paying attention to the times. What we're considering, are you counting the costs? Are you preparing in case something happens? You got a lot of disasters happen. I don't know if we in these other cities and and towns and parts of the countryside, think because we got guns, the shit won't happen in our community. Newsflash. They probably thought the same thing down there in Louisiana. How can something like that happen? Yeah, now on in the public, they depending on government to do A, B, C, and D, and they know it's law enforcement, and they thinking, oh yeah, they gonna just show up Johnny on the spot. Family, I don't believe in my heart of hearts that that's the inner drama, because there's been so much drama popping off. The news ain't gonna tell you everything. That means you got to go in and do your due diligence and learn so you can be aware of the times. It's crazy out here, family. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Like people that left the, I don't know what the hell people on. People going crazy out here. I tell you the truth, people be acting strange to me, and I be like, what the hell? What's wrong with us? Something wrong with us, y'all. Gotta pray for us. Tweety tweet. Mr. Telephone, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man, something's wrong with my line. I try to dial her number. Y'all remember that, Mr. Telephone Man? That was my cut, y'all, back in the days. It's telling my age. That was the 80s, baby. Mr. Telephone Man. She won't even his ass. But she gets on with some get no food ran with her on busy. When I kiss at you, I'm gonna piss in her, kiss out, piss act. Piss on. Stop acting silly. Oh man, I let my show go off. Yeah, man, keep your eyes and ears open out here. But for the chosen, those who are awakened, you invested in the Most High family. Everything written shall and will come to pass. It will come to pass. It's already been done. It's been fulfilled in the spirit. Now we living it out in reality, family. That's why you see these nations pushing away from the great, as many say, Babylon and all its tentacles. That's why Africa pushing them out. Because the Most High is something greater at work. What that say? Iraq News CBI is international cross currency payment and IQD Forex. Dr. Kia Pruitt. I checked her out before. It's crunch time. God just came to me in my truck. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sorry, black Americans, you are the heroes. Yes, we've been telling y'all, even with the civil rights. Black people is the one who push for a lot of these things people talking that's on the books that they so easily using. It was because I push against racism, white supremacy. People don't want to hear that, but it's the god dang on truth, family. That's how a lot of these bills and things and measures got passed. It's because I sacrificed to have better. If they ass can have it, we can have it. It ain't nothing personal with that or prejudice or being, he too extra or they too aggressive. No, you don't even get to question the promises God has given me and the instruction He gave me to go about receiving that and establishing that in the now. Ain't no damn later. Get that out of here. Nah, that's why I don't mess with their religious family. That's bull crap. Most High, if you know He's omnipresent, then that means His Spirit is everywhere. And a lot of people will hear that and be like, "What did He say?" No, He just did. Why would I listen to them when the Most High said He's gonna send His Spirit to lead and guide you to all truth? What is you listening to them for? That means you need to read the book and listen to the book, hear what He's saying, and be expecting, be looking, because the Spirit is gonna bear witness to the truth. Now, how I'm gonna do that listening to them? They don't know nothing. They don't read nothing. They sitting there telling you about some Plato and all these people. Family, stop. Them are not the people the Most High ordained. We have a Levite. We have a pastoral office. We have the priests, the Levites. That is an office. That is a people. They not going nowhere. We here. Now, do I know which one of us are Levites? No. No, I don't. I can't confirm it. But I can confirm the signs and the mysteries the Most High established by His word and said, "This is my people." We know this. The world is saying it. I was listening to a couple of videos last night. It began with Russia with the pictures of Black Jesus. Family, the only ones that reject that is America and Europe to a degree, because you have European nations within Europe that recognize, like Germany. The German videos, they running the videos around the clock, family. I'm like, okay, we know we the Israelites. But these things, I've been praying like, God, give me clarity. I don't want to be saying something which He had been confirmed way back in 2008, 2009, 2010. 2009, I started making videos. You can see some of my videos from way back then. 2010. I ain't looking for no following. I'm just doing my part. The Most High will give you the increase. I'm not selling His word, so that's not appealing to a lot of people. But it's the same. It's more refined now, and more revelation and better clarity and understanding, which is being revealed. More structured, dedicated, determined. Excuse me, I'm enjoying this hot honey water with the lemon in it. You gotta check it out. I'm telling you, fam. That's good business. Calm your nerves too. I'm sitting here enjoying myself, looking at some of the news to see what's really. I'm not listening to them, but I'm looking at the headlines. Sorry, Black Americans, you are the heroes. We've been telling you it's not to be bragging, but a lot of things that were established, made bills, and passed. Not just the civil rights movement. All they have to do is look it up. A video gonna come up. The history of who led the civil rights movement. The Negro. That's why the Negro tends to differentiate itself from his brothers from other nations, coming from other countries. It's nothing personal because it seems like when they come over here, first thing they latch on to is racism, white supremacy, the system, where the other people is winning. They can't do nothing wrong, family. I'm being realistic. I just seen a man with 34 charges against him. Now he ain't got none, dude. And he the president. Like what the what the then the president that's in office, this nigga pardon his son. I'm like, what? Excuse my French, but I'm like, excuse me. So there's no respect for the ruler and letter of the law, fam. As man's law. So if they don't honor man's law in their own nation, which they swore and took a vow to, how you think they feel about the Most High? Then I can't say that because that's the difference. They know the Most High gonna move on them. They might tell you they don't believe how you believe, but they know it's a God, family. Take it for what it is. I'm telling you, they might be doing things that's wicked as hell, and they know it. But they know there is a God that sits high and looks low, and He is alive in every one of us. Even if you don't choose to do the right thing, He's there. That's who giving you life. He is the I am. He is the breath of life. That's in the Hebrew, that's the Ruach. Look it up. Ruach. And it also is also defined in the Arabic. If I'm not mistaken, they'll bring the Arabic or they'll bring the Hebrew. But it's in the Bible. Get you a Bible Strong's Concordance. A gentleman asked me the other day, he left a message and asked me, what are the numbers? And I was reading Matthew 6. And one of the words behind the words, which are translated in Greek, they have a dictionary called the Strong's Concordance. And in that dictionary, they have Hebrew transliterations and Greek transliterations. So you can get closer. You can get much closer by going to the origin. But then the definitions help you to understand better. But I'll take it back to the Hebrew family. I read the Hebrew and listen to how it defines, and then I go about bringing myself under, you know, the original command. That's as pure as I can get it right now until I'm able to put myself in a class to learn the actual language. And when I do, I'm dealing with the Africans. I try to tell them because a lot of the words that they speak are in the Strong's Concordance. They can have a word or two off for spelling. They're the same words, family. I'm like, man, I told you we the people. And I'm not lying. You can ask them, get you a copy of, look it up, Paleo Hebrew, and it's going to show you pictographs. And those pictographs mean something. And that means something is something that you have to do to express that you're in obedience with the Most High. Because it's His word. And we were never taught that. And then not only does it have word as in pictograph meaning, but there's numerical value behind it. And I'm like, okay, you have written, you have numerical, and you have the sign. Family. That's the most powerful language. It's the original language, the mother of all languages. I don't know, no, they talking about they say a lot of other languages was the first. Hebrew not the first language. They ascribe a lot of origin of the language to Africa. Well, the Hebrews are in Africa. They've been there. They've been there since before Abraham. They've been there before Abraham. They were in the land, Ham's land. You gotta go in the book of the Jubilees, man. But the Apocryphas. Go in the book and read the book of the Apocrypha. A lot of what you don't get in the Bible, you can go in those texts. Be careful. Be prayerful. Don't go reading every book. Now, Jesus got a book. This one got a book. That one got a book. Hey, look. Okay, you go examine them. Do the research, examine them, and prove them. I'm cool with what I got. You know, 66 and the Apocalypse. I'm cool with that. They got the book of this, the book of that. Yeah, I just bet they do. And then that's how a lot of people came at certain people talking about. And like I said, a lot of these people that come with these doctrines or they understanding, it seems like they have to mention the Bible and say what the Bible not. And they ass don't even understand the Bible. They're not even using the Bible in the context of its foundation, being Hebraic. Hebraic thought is not the same as the translators. You know, they got as close as they could, but when you go back to the Hebrew, they know there's a difference in this English. English is the last translators. English were the last. English is a Germanic language, family. So we know who it is. We know who it is, and people can't be getting mad because the people over there who say that's Israel and God's land, they are German Jews. They are. They tell you. They'll tell you to their face, we are German Jews. So that means you come from Germany. And not just Germany. Think about it. So, you learn a lot from we have to. Now is the time for the chosen. We woke now and we can't it's no going back to sleep. It's the, like I said, this is the most interesting conversation that's going on around the world. Now I see it. I sat down and watched the Iranians. They didn't came out with the books with the Asiatic African Israelites. I'm like, wow, look at that revelation. You had Russia with the pictures. You can't question the pictures. That's older than they understanding. You know, and when they brought about their understanding of the interpretation of the word. So not just them. Now I've seen a few videos. Saudi Arabia. Everybody opening their books and re-examining. Why? Because we're in the end times and the truth must come out. That we have on our side. So you don't have to argue with a Christian. That's what I'm trying to figure. Why do Hebrew Israelites keep arguing with the Christians? Every conversation is arguing with the Christian and the Hebrew on every point. In most cases, I believe these be some of the same. These are Hebrews on both sides. I see the Hebrew, but the one who's saying you're Christian, he don't understand what's really going. I don't think he know the time. I'm gonna use that. I'm making sure. I just made this print Hebrew Israelite. It's dope. I'm putting that out there ASAP. But I don't think our people know the time, man. They still sleepwalking. It's time to wake them up, family. It's time to wake them up. You are the bloodline descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel, the house of Shem, the descendants of Jacob's 12 sons. You have an eternal blood covenant with the Most High. Blacks must never know the truth. Everything will be, we know. And what other country came out with the books? Germany came out. Germany came out with their video and expressing their research and it pointing to black people being the original Hebrew Israelites. I'm like, we know, but that's good. That's good. That's good. One of those channels is so much media. I'll be checking them out, fam. Cat Williams dropped hidden knowledge bombs. The room speeches. Yeah, I see that watch. He wear that bracelet. And he got that from the Anunnaki. That that piece that's engraved on that stone. Well, one of the Anunnaki got a certain watch on, and I'm looking like, bro, that ain't Yahuwah. That ain't Yahuwah. I ain't deceived by none of that. That's the Anunnaki is the children of the angels and humans mixed, of the fallen. They ain't got no power like that. People be talking about they the ones created the world. They woo woo. No, the world is established by the word. Everything comes back to the Hebrew, the word. I don't care what no preacher telling you. I don't care what they telling you coming out over there, so-called Holy Land. I don't care what they say. The word is the authority in the earth. The Holy Spirit misguided by the word. If you're not operating in it, you ain't gonna get it. How you gonna get something you don't know about? Can't no preacher give it to you. It comes from consecrating yourself to knowing the Most High, studying His Word, fasting, and really being still so you can hear instead of listening for spirits, some out the ancestors and this and that. Yes, we are aware of that. I pray for them every day when I pray. I pray for everybody, but especially them in repentance and rejecting the covenant and the things that happen to us. I pray for our repentance. But I don't worship none save the Most High, family. I'm not lighting no candles. I ain't doing none of that. Is you crazy? How long I've been on here? 30 minutes. I ain't doing none of that. Are you crazy? The Most High don't want that. I hear people talking about, oh, it's okay to burn a candle. Okay, go read Isaiah 1. The ancestors tried that. They tried that, and he told, go read it. CIA knows about the end of the world. Yeah, everybody know. It's the end of a world, not the world. A world. Now this world we coming into is the Christ order, the kingdom. We're living in the times of Bible. It's Bible time, family. I don't know. I don't think you know they not telling you. Ooh, white supremacists plan to seize Latino homes. I'm not with none of that. That's crazy. I wouldn't try to do nothing. I think that's why I just told my people, shit, I need to give me some guns and have them ready because by the time January 20th comes, it's gonna be a lot of shit. We talking about deporting these people. I'm right at what the czar of the border say. I'm at home base. I'm in Chicago. Gee. Hey man, do your job. But people better be aware and keep your head on the swivel. I done turned my little workouts off and I need to save more canned goods and shit because if something happens and shit and things get shut down, family, it can get chaotic out here. People gonna be coming. You got a lot of children. We got children. Why everybody worry about what these towns and cities doing and these governments? They gonna do what they do, family. Are you aware that there's a way? Yeah, man, there's a way. Man might believe it's the greatest way, but the Most High has a way that's greater, family. It's in, the law is embedded in it. It works. I didn't used to think it worked. I used to think, what they talking about? Man? Get out my face with all that religion. Back to what I was saying, plan to seize Latino homes. That's why I don't think that's gonna go good. That's why. Damn, Kale. Mm. Must see President Abraham Traore's call to Black Americans and Jamaicans. What? Come home. Fair use copyright. Fair use copyright. I got to hear this. What are you talking about here? Come home. I will be in Africa. They waited over 400 years to return the spirits 400 years is up home to Africa. That's right. When the children of Africa were taken out of Africa as slaves,
all they ever wanted to do was to come back home to Africa.
Man.
Each and every one of them that you see, many of them are coming to Africa for the first time. They're bringing with them the spirits of their ancestors to put them to rest here in Burkina Faso. And that's one mission, number one. You have over 300 million African diaspora who are looking up to you.
Talk to him, Dr. Eric.
We're here to show
That's
you
Dr. Eric,
that
y'all.
we are with you.
Check her out.
We support you. We are behind you. And we will not let you down.
That's what I'm talking about. Africa got all the resources.
Many of us
You
were
go
told,
do business with the
"Don't
natives.
go to
You
Burkina
gon'
Faso.
shit, I'll
It's
go.
a war-torn country.
We gon' bring
All over
peace.
the streets." Mr. President, we want you to know that the more that
Look, we get enough of us. I don't know. You got a lot of them that's scared, but we get enough of us over there. All that shit them other nations doing, family, that's gonna come to a skirt. They know that black people ain't going. Okay, you got a lot. It's disproportionate. You got a lot of elders that's going over there. You got some young men, but it's not enough of them where they can really. Okay, you know what? Let's go through. I don't know why they not thinking. Go through the military. Go through their military, family. You gonna be patrolling in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Go through the military and strengthen, and they'll see these people do a term or two. So they'll know these people own business. We here to protect the land because the land is gonna produce, but we gonna do it the right way. And tell you it'll work. It'll work. It'll work. And then we get invested in investing and nurturing Africa. We start planting them seeds. We go into town, family. We'll build a town up. We're not gonna be around there talking about, oh, we can't do this or do that. Or hell no. We got land. We can build that. We got builders, family. We don't have to depend on nobody else to build for us. That's the land. That's the source of it all. Imagine the investments. You producing. Africa would love to have you here. They want you there. I need to make another video. Peace. I need to make another video.